calling it into motion now, but both teams also looking for the same signs of life. Top PRX though, stun! Not even a connection. Which was crossed up here, but KK is going to be tested now. Guardian in his grips, looking for a little bit more here. Slide off angle. It's Forsaken who gets the better of him.
Help something, but this B site broadly undefended.
Just ignoring the drone now. It's a bit of chip damage straight to the chest. This guy's revealed up though, and surely going to be spammed down something. Double cloud burst. They're going to escape. Going to give up a lot of this space now, wait for the rest of his team to come through. The bullets tagging.
It's great retake pattern from PRX though. They're taking away all of these safe spaces that the post-plant players might play on. Very claustrophobic right now for EDG.
Corralled them into the site. They've got to try and fight forwards here because the post-plant positioning is not ideal, like you're saying. It's a bonus idea from PRX, and right now they're coming up with everything. Nobody takes matters into his own hands. Deep push into CT. CHICHOO, the next up to step up, and again he's actually delivering and dishing it all the way out. But Jinggg with that DTP, just trying to hunt down where these stragglers could be. Left unaccounted for. A lot of PRX, we talked about it, they're always going to be active on the defense. Forsaken making sure, oh, he's asserting himself here into the cove, but he's got to be careful. Bit of spam. My God, there's the punish. Stepping towards it. Dominating the control of that cove position. Now drone to see if they can lead it one step further. EDG going to be given a lot of control of the side here. The snake bite and the shock darts have to be sidestepped. But what is the next level to this? Steadily gearing up plan. Eventually going to be going down here. Drone's going to be sweating out a couple of the players' positions.
Watch Jenny with this other flash that he has in his back pocket.
KK, it's already taken ahead though. Clean off the shoulders from Divide. Big reel into the back.
They flashed, but there was no follow-up.
Yeah. A massive player advantage though. EDG surely favoured this one. Post-plant positioning, it's pretty impeccable. Every angle's really being covered here. PRX, hands gonna be forced. Hold on, they're getting a couple of kills, just exiting out, but already I think time.
Big. Look threatening in situations to mitigate the way that PRX plays their macro, but this time.
Again today, something again onto this angle. Crouched up at this time.
Spike down, B.
Not asleep at the wheel. Gets the punish off onto Nobi, it's a big kill.
Yeah, I mean, if Smoggy's going to be using that smoke to try to threaten like they could take some B space, they need to be more aware than that.
Gearing up now, but they don't have any initiator util to burst out of this one just inside, but that's going to be dissipating. Flash, underhanded, still unaccounted for. It's something holding it down, flicking a wrist, can't quite manage it, but KK going to be dropping back off now. Still, reinforcements have arrived, and invy taking over now, taking over.
I've been far too strong in this tournament. The other players happy to take that extra risk, play their lives in a bit more of a risky way. Yeah, something goes for the extra peek out the cloudburst. Why not when you have got that retake wall that they can always back up to? And there he is again. He's everywhere.
Forwards. See if he can get any tags.
KK didn't get the orb.
Apparently not. Didn't actually end up going for it here. The paranoia, but a DTP into the corner. That molly at your feet. Jinggg! Very brave stuff. Gonna hand over the gun at the end of the day here, but Hunter's Fury might do enough. Potential tags damage. There it is. Kill claimed. Jenny going down. Nobody with a plan, but it's just a tap to see. There's an extra element that they can pull out of. PRX still getting information. Squaring up KK. Trying to batter his way past this one. It's in his hands here. Nobody not feeling like it's a safe place at all. The squeeze being applied. KK!
Oh my God.
Dash forwards. Went for an ace now, and now with the Blaze Storm out ready to slice and dice potentially, but he's hunting for at last. Straggling player. The movement. The bullets. My God!
Give him an inch. The guy's a superstar with a champs trophy for a reason. Hasn't had the loudest tournament yet, but he's electrifying London now. What was this?
That's unbelievable.
I am the best!
This time, no such worry.
Ult's being expended here. And Kang misstep there with a movement. Didn't go anywhere at all, but the wall. Oh, it's a bit of spam. So walls are going to be dropping on either side. It's traded out.
Frankly, I think PRX will take that.
See how this one goes now. The pit being committed. It's going to be a very tough retake here for PRX. Already only working with the Sheriff. Operator in the hands or something. It's a good tag. PRX are going to have to go hunting. Fishing for a couple of kills here. Nobody fast onto the flank, but he's made noise. Something's ready for it. Watchful eye onto that angle and avenue now. Up through main. His players are being domed, toppled now. It's just a pit that stands up against it. The true test now to see if he can get past all of this. Jenny steps forwards now, jumping, trying to hit that transfer. CHICHOO! 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 What a pressure to perform. We see guns once more. That operator in something's hands, but he's tagged up here. Blind shots might be required. He's going to be blinded up regardless. Has to dash to disengage. There's plenty of PRX players potentially waiting. CHICHOO backstab, a threat now onto the flank that's going to be making it all the more awkward. Thorn in their sides, but it comes down to this raw individuality. Invy potentially taking over again. It's Jenny. That's a straight back, doubled up to face it. It's an onslaught occurring onto the B site. Something. Open sight lines given to him, but now
into the weakness of EDG's haven. Instead, they go for a map where EDG have been destroying people in VCTCN. They're hounding down something at the end here too.
He's got no money here. We'd love to keep this gun and sharp shooting. Magnetic straight up here. Deep dart, deep flash, now an even deeper dash. Forsaken. It's the overdrive being forced to be pulled down, but he's not expecting this one. There's a crossfire set up. Forwards! Jinggg attempting for the punish. Straight it out though. Chaos occurring in that A main fight, but now finally a bit of a stalemate called for. Player advantage here to EDG into the post plant once more. It's a very nice setup from them. High-lows set up, slightest of angles, just a jiggle and a shoulder. It's all something needed, and he's evened it into a 3v3. Coven to the back. Preemptive spam. Smoggy making the most of it though, and still ChiCHOO unaccounted for on this push. Looking for a little bit more here. Signs of life though, but he's going to be revealed out to the open. Time ticking. PRX going to get a bit of a move on here. Doubled up towards it. Invy with a quick trade. Now the shot class flying through. Nobody knows. 70 HP. He's going to see if he can hope for the best. A few sharp shots. Something sticking. He needs the defense in order. No way! Cannot count them out. And the knife positioning again is just sublime. Supportive util. Something didn't know which way to look.
Yeah, great other side. Nobody has got his eyes on this.
Yes, but there's a lot of flanks by PRX. Turning here, straight up, sharp with a shooting here. Rifle in hand for Forsaken. He's barely swatted them out. It's damaged them through the wall. Sliders of Dinks, and now calling potentially for the speed up once more, but this is dangerous, dangerous stuff. CHICHOO is going to see if he can find his way out of this one. Still straight out. Jinggg straight on top of it. ChiCHOO slowly circling around. He's hearing the sound cues now, though, and that Blaze Storm. Oh! It's a full-on takeover. Three-piece for him in a round. Shutting out any chance of a comeback. Nobody in ChiCHOO. Jingg's left into a 1v2. Pure discipline, EDG, shoulder to shoulder, doubled up in backside.
He's got the smoke for it.
Shadows, giving him any room at all. Jinggg is just hoping to hunt. He's ice at one. Deep TP though, now left guessing where could he be. ChiCHOO circling. No!
The PRX needed. Because ChiCHOO took over this round. The mid default was beautiful. Something had no hope. And yet, at the final moment, Jinggg proving that PRX in those slouches when it comes to individual moments too.
But he's playing pretty passive position here. It's just a drone to try and pull out some of this util, but look at it. Positioning, waiting to absorb his aggression, and CHICHOO back against the wall. Jinggg straight there in it. Looking to put the pressure on them in between the pyramids with a gun. Not ideal, still Jinggg active, alive and kicking. Stamping out the fire that was this first half for them. Spikes in their possession now, Jenny. And Smoggy have got a lot to do. The map has just been flipped around against them.
Yeah, they don't have information about where something is. That's why you're seeing EDG not commit fully to this. The longer they wait, the more they threaten a flank, but something's watching it.
The one way is refreshed. 45 seconds left.
PRX cannot let this slip away from them. They have a perfect position. Jinggg has done everything for them so far.
Flash primed. Jenny's going to be calling for it, waiting for the smoke to dissipate, and here it is. Time is right. Left click on, forwards is the play. Jinggg slams shut in their face. It's a four-piece towards it. And 1v2 for Jenny. Keyed up. But how do you ISO these 5-6 bullets? Remaining, it's awesome. Committed position, CHICHOO potentially unaccounted for, but on that timing, could abandon in hand, and it is traded in time.
And now they can go back to the insert of something at double doors.
It's fakes on fakes, pressure on pressure, but nobody again. He's inserted himself forwards. It's Divide. Just decapitates nobody. Cleans up the threat of that. Paranoia is going to be connecting, and ChiCHOO potentially spotted out towards the back of that site. No one willing to contest just yet. Deep high tide, though, is going to be cutting its way across now. Walls on walls. Now, backside position already taken up. It's dropped down. PRX forcing the issue. Jinggg. Hot hand and moist, striking while the iron is hot. There's no slowing down. He's passed 2 rounds. Jump spot. Gets the acknowledgement. Knows where Jenny is. The 1v3 for him still. For it, signs of the util walking all the way up, and that timing couldn't be better. As soon as the util's utilized, going to be completely cancelled out the drone. It gets all the info they were looking for.
At the same time, though, CHICHOO did use his snake bite and the orb pop. So now this second wave timing for PRX is not too bad at all.
Now they're going to be sending it flying forwards here with a dart, but it's going to be broken up. And a fast lane, they are patient as anything.
Look at Jinggg
forwards, so that noise pressure. All eyes are towards that choke point. CHICHOO now trying to do it all. Standing tall up into the corner. Time being bought. Kanga's right there. CHICHOO still not removed. It's his sight. He's not willing to give it up for free. Hot shots forward, something still, but now with 27.5, that's all he's got to work with. Brings it into the 1v2, but no. Slight angle here, but something where the operator could be primed for it. Just plucks to life out. It's a lot of pressure to put on Jenny. Here's a drone. That's going to fly forwards here. Cancel it out, but I think just barely spotted out. Looks to square up now, sidestepping, and something's just watching for those rotates. Jenny forced to retreat back and away, a flash underhanded just to do something about it. But the protocols
30 seconds left.
flowing freely now for PRX.
First round in a while where I think EDG have pretty heavily misplayed and misunderstood what PRX were going for. Another kill from Something's Up. This attack side.
I'm out of here.
And this slower contacty pace will require an adjustment.
Keep an eye going for the next. Cove drop down. You'll see a lot of util being used. Pure disrespect over towards Amen, Kang. Guardian. Seen him do monstrous stuff with this weapon before, but this time, battered down. And Forsaken, there's no slowing down. All the way forwards now. Something his turn to see if he can show up. Farm up some of these eco kills. Collecting all sorts. They were jumping round as players waiting, but the shot goes wide. Kang. Now with a dash, moves forwards, and this time strikes. Gonna do it Forsaken though. Forward again, overdrive, and he's running a jar and chasing toward the shots. Sidestepping the bullets. One-man army, and he's caught all the pressure. Pulling the players of EDG out like a poultice. Now with a bit of a pause.
Get out of my way.
Bit of temperament into the round, but this is going to be again applying even more pressure over towards Jenny. How well can you anchor? Underhanded with a flash. It is that big connection here with these players. Still, the trades might not be intact enough. Forsaken has gone down. Barrow pointing out, though. Invy taking out Jenny. Quick little turnaround. Transfer. Smoggy's ready for it. Moving his way. Weaving and ducking and brings it into the 1v1.
I don't think Divine knows where CHICHOO's coming from here.
Fast on the flank. And accountable potentially Divine. Trying to spot him out with a jump spot, seeing if he can scope it out, but it just spotted it. Signs of life potentially. G2 healthy as anything here. Walls up. Divide trying to play and insert a bit of the mind games. And off that angle! A moment's notice and they see it. Paranoia flowing forwards here, running them all the way down. No hard committal though. Snake bite offloaded.
Those are very fast ults used. Jenny throwing his 0 point and then ripping the ultimate and forcing out the snake bite. Recon used as well from nobody. I think nobody might even go for a Hunter's Fury though if CHICHOO is pressured again. This could be a trap for PRX.
See it. Stun's going to be ricocheting, drone forwards. Gets a tag onto the play they were looking for. Deep TP Jinggg, putting the crunch, the pressure, the pinch is on now. And this A-hold is getting dismantled. Cut to shreds. Deep is the backside controller. Nobody's just spotted out signs of it. Surely not. He's managed to grab two. Brought his team a potential lifeline in it, but still a 2v3. Kang. Limited opportunities with the walls in his face. The attack with the op. Slowly moving his way up the jump spot though. Already spotting for it and just misses a second chance of it. That is brave as anything by Divide. Free swing and a fight forwards. What is that by Smoggy?
He's got the ult.
Magnetic straight to it, but something on the lurk once more. And this is that insurance policy. All but guaranteeing it now, but not clearing into the corner. Hold on, shoulder to shoulder, shoulder to shoulder! Smoggy turns it. Cove's active now, but an ult offloaded. Kang sticking it fully.
Ain't no way. To break a drone reclear, a misplay as well in terms of the timing, but this is everything.
That's what it hinges on. Also the drone not cancelled out. Clears the way a lot, but EDG's playing tucked up in terms of the positioning. It comes down to the anchoring now, but being squeezed once more. Twisting and turning again to go. Smoggy's position accounted for. Spotted out from earlier. PRX just far too good.
Once you let them through these choke points, they are just running over and dominating the site. And this one, surely you can't let slip. But Something's going to try his best, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the nerves and the pressure getting to them a little? It seems crazy to say, but he's had a couple of weird moments in the last 2 rounds.
2v3, EDG. You want to play for it. Going hunting. Hoping for the possibility here. It's a lovely movement. CHICHOO ISO'd it now. It's a 2v2. Reload committed. Left guessing, but time's ticking, and there's still the pit to play around here. PRX surely with the advantage. EDG have got to get a bit of a move on, but already the decision's made. Spike is ticking far too rapidly, and just with that, I mean, a fadeaway shot. ChICHOO not even able to keep that operator into the next. It's up to 12 and no reason to throw it all away. You've seen the jump spots. CHICHOO's looking for the information. Hold on here. And this one's ChICHOO striking. Dagger to the back to multiple players. Now finally this ult offloaded. Hunter's Fury. That is excellency from nobody. Difficult to hit that one, but still manages to land the shot. Dash back deep to disengage. ChICHOO though is going to be stepping up to square up. Potential with the refight now, these players, that random spam, hold on, he's just connecting bullets to the dome, something barely alive, limping away from the backside of this one. Side control forward, Smoggy's just got the judge with a bit of spam still, solving the issues, cleaning them all up. But invy, no slouch, you can't count this team out, something 10 HP. He's got to find a way forwards into the smoke. invy plays, step into the side, oh, he's taking it. Right timing to be taken here. Looking to see if they've inserted a straggler. The deep drone not going to be pushed back here, but the up trap and a dash. CHICHOO stunned up into the corner. Too much to deal with. Overwhelmed as swiftly as that. It's a masterclass here on the exec. PRX with an increase of pace, an increase of tempo. And Jenny and Smoggy look to see if they can pick up the pieces. That is devious. The something swing to set up Jinggg. Gliding to the side, Smoggy, 1v2, 1v2, 1v1, and the plan's still not down. Overheating potentially, hold on. There's a world with it, all offloaded. Push forwards, Jinggg looks to disconnect, pushes past, there's no blind intact for him, and the reposition could be everything. The prior damage done, it's all in Smoggy's hands. Comes down to the 1v1, but just 3 bullets remaining. You have to be sharp. He'd have to be on point.
They've all missed the timing.
And he might need a bit of luck on his side.
He has the cove.
That's the cove. Dead sits. And now, a bit proc, there's a bit of spam. Jinggg has to reveal his positioning now. He's sticking. Smoggy!
Kind of stuff. Even with pressure like this, a 5v2, something and Jinggg are almost playing with their food at the end, and Smoggy's won a 1v3. The Harbor staying alive towards the end, but if it was a one-off, already.
EDG just will not stay down now. They look to see if they can take it to OT, but it's again at rapid pace. Jenny is instantly there with a trade, cuts it up. Oh my, nobody potentially baited out here, just backpedaling. It's clean. Put together in the end. CHICHOO now inserts himself and announces himself to the side with a snake bite. That deep TP potentially there. It's Jinggg repositioning with the rest of his team, calling for a bit of a temperament in the round, but he missed the timing. CHICHOO, not clear, but still watch yet. Look at this, it's magnetic! CHICHOO! Damage done and almost bringing down to Vi. 6 HP, and a dream here, but ChICHOO in a cabinet. Looking for a chance to claim a second with a win here today. Forsaken! He's not finished, he's not done yet. It's damage done and more. And discipline and temperament is called for. No overheating this time, PRX.
These trap plays have been absolutely deadly. PRX have got a bunch of them.
And a bit of random spam, surely that'll do it. There it is. This one in its tracks. Get a map lead as they head towards potentially the next one here. Smoggy there, Jenny! What a time to come alive!
One enemy remaining.
He's been the glue player the entire time for them. To activate. Drone declared away. PRX looking for information, but up towards the side. This is where it's being played now. And PRX, they are trying to defend this one. ChICHOO cuts them out. A fight taken towards that double door angle. CHICHOO traded for the big reveal. Lights up multiple players. EDG corralled now. Collected onto the side. They got to get this plant down now. The snake bite. It's precarious as anything.
No shock to follow up. invy and something are committing to the flank. Jenny holds him back.
It's a big wraparound. Jenny, again it falls on his shoulders. The glue player, ISO's the fight! ISO's done beautifully! It's all done, it's all put into his hands. And a 1v2 now handed to Devi. Jenny and nobody though, nobody with the timing. She's just going to be here in this one with the throw, and it's going to be the knife and the snake bite. Already pulls out with a deep dash. Already cutting this one up. Something. Not checking onto the corner. There's chances here, but CHICHOO again, he's a menace. The anchoring position. Finding it so damn difficult to remove him. Something way out to the open. They're losing their head. Losing their minds. They try and play this one to the bitter end, but it's all EDG. Two-player advantage. Jinggg looking to see if he can seal anything up. Making it a little bit more even, but he's hunting for these kills. He's just not finding them. Hold on. Snap to the side. Divide. Also online. So that 2v2, but CHICHOO, do they know about his position? That's the question. Holding still for now. Smoke players ring around the rosies. CHICHOO, it's a bullet to the temple. Device taken out. And this surely could be it. It's into Jinggg, seeing if he can do it. 1v2.
30 seconds left.
66 health. And the pressure's on him. The emphasis placed. He's the one who has to get the plant down. He's the one who has to find a way forwards out of this one, but he's running out of time. Already ticking down, 17 seconds. TP forwards, a bit of spam forwards, and he knows he has to play for this one for the committal. It's spam though. This dangerous tidings all the way. Watch for my gang sidestep. Jinggg, no way! For his time to strike. Smokes up. Contact plays by EDG, a bit of pot shots, a bit of random spam, hunting, fishing. Smoggy going out to 25 HP, but now explosive play. EDG all the way forwards. Smokes were primed. They're taking control over towards Canteen. Kankang's looking to hold on to the positioning and potentially take it a bit more further, deeper in.
They know that this flank is going to be coming through. I mean, even before the trip took contact, you know that PRX are going to be doing stuff like this.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to do. They're going to be clean here. Post-line positioning. Pretty impeccable stuff here from EDG. Time is already ticking. Divide. Going to be taking that first contact now, Sheriff in hand. Teammates by his side, up towards that Jenny angle. Hold on, blind as anything, but hold on, the damage finally. Cleaning up these kills, it's Forsaken. Filling up the feed, CHICHOO onto that ramp, Smoggy. Trying to do the best, but the damage potentially enough. CHICHOO, hold on, defuse. Being stuck, and the plant position is just not ideal. Not at all.
PRX starting to drift over to B, which is where the hit's coming.
Yeah, Smoggy. See this move all the way forwards now with that fast lane, cutting it all the way up. Anchoring players, the molly in the smokes, up to Divide, but he doesn't have the gun for the job. Immediately dismissed, and hold on, these are just pot shots into the dark, into the smokes. Jinggg taken out.
Really nice clean round from EDG. That C's molly combo is a beautiful idea from Nobody and Smoggy. Cooked Forsaken. This was a weaker buy from PRX, but they were never in this round.
Never had a real chance, to be honest. Bonus ideas from PRX just being sidestepped. The danger in it being diffused, and he's moving forward just off that fault line, but it's danger. Good protocols from EDG. They had players that were able to sidestep all of that util. They would have put the punish on CHICHOO of all this sound, all this noise being made. Jinggg is immediately sealing up the gaps, but now sped up all the way to sight. You're going to see EDG look to take this one, but to run it back. Smoggy cleaves and clears a bit of a path forwards. Hold on, that's Jenny going down with a spike. Tight now. EDG is going to try and find a way to batter their way out of this one. Nobody just squaring up. Taking the fights, all the confidence in the world.
Really good pathing from PRX though.
Yeah, now putting the squeeze out through halls. And now just Nobody backs against the wall. Oh my good. Pack mentality though. Big group up now, and Devi's going to be caught out there by the Prowler. Will have to disengage out and away. The Nightfall gives that piece of mind acknowledgement. Divide! There's no way he's going for the repeat. What a play. Two players brought down, sent straight to the spectator seat. EDG going to find a way forwards now. Seeker's finally dissipating, but that horse control again. The understanding fundamentally is too damn good for PRX. Back on control. It's individuality that was helping on the last map for
Jingg's playground usually.
Forsaken. But that Outlaw going for the second shot here, but he might be swiftly overwhelmed. This is full running and gunning from Kankang with that stinger. Takes control up towards tower. Sharp shooting. It's evened out at least. The trade from invy. Pot shots being placed out towards that Canteen position, but EDG at least with a plant down. With a chance. In with the weaker buy. Cage going to be pushed up. Divide just trying to assert himself here. Breaking the trip, removing bits and pieces of the util. We have ults ready.
That stun is going to
On
be
the fault
monstrous.
line, yep, it's going to be tagging onto multiple players now, but the wall's there. What a shot by CHICHOO! He's already answering and making up for absolutely everything here. Invy forced to pull out these ultimate side steps. Kang. It's not long for the wall though. The damage was done prior. Invy now with a defuse, a flash from Smoggy. He's pulled them off, pushed them back, but he's only got the bulldog. What can he do in a spot like this? Defender Defy! Sidestep. Fault line is a showstopper. Inside the smoke being played for though, trying to put the squeeze onto him, and again, like I said, he's not playing by the ropes to tag into it! Crazy shot by CHICHOO. Possibly the best that he can hope for, up towards tower now, Forsaken, going down, let's listen into PRX.
Center is better. If Ilya gets a kill, he can outburst.
I'll go from B main, guys. Wait, who's inside,
I will go
guys?
late, I will go late. GG.
Who's inside?
Phoenix Dream.
Joke's
He's checking B main for sure.
Yeah, sure.
I think one arcade fight. I don't see...
You guys make some,
Yeah, B main one.
Finish B main. You go clear B main. Good.
Clear me, sending one guy, no?
Non B main.
I make some, I guess. You what?
Still.
What? There's one here.
One behind the box.
Player standing.
One heaven, one...
That's something. Time ticking now. Despite getting away from him, no real chance at all. Smoggy takes that peek in the head. Economy going to be flipping on his head now. EDG finally with a chance to see if they can put together a bit more than just the one round, one or two.
PRX have mostly been leaving Arcade undefended. Now they pick it back up on a timing.
Contacting back on both sides of the map. Here, it's a wide-faced divide.
Beautiful.
Just instinctual based off the timing here, but now that flash, it's a great connection behind the boxes. Players are ground! And now crunched and burned to cinders. Jenny punished them, made them hurt as a result of it now, but it's still that 3v3. Random pot shots here. These players just trying to sidestep most of the util going away. CHICHOO out to the open. Smoggy blind firing. Oh, what a strike even being offloaded, and CHICHOO finally taken out towards main. All eyes towards the site. Divide, potential for a timing if he wants to push past this. The plant going down, looking for it. All the way now. Tower accounted for. They know what these players are, but he's trying to swiftly maneuver. And each individual.
And they're actually guessing wrong in terms of where to fight these last couple of rounds.
EDG looking to take no prisoners here. Sliders at pixel angles, but a shot missed. Going wide, deep smokes. It's going to cut up the A side here, but it does give possibilities for PRX to get themselves in. They hear it, the plan now going to be called out and commed.
Spike planted.
Immediate rotations on the north side players.
Pretty big ultimates, but I don't think they'll necessarily want to use them unless they get some kind of advantage. Post-plant positioning is way better this time for EDG.
Yeah, it's PRX only with the Sheriffs. Nado, hold on, that's a fault line too, alongside it. Trying to barrel over, see if they can create some space towards it, but the Sheriffs, my God! They're singing in the hands of PRX players. There's no molly, cut it all the way out, no mollies at all, that's an ult, expended! But all the players...
Trying to lure CHICHOO
see if they can
forwards.
refight this one, but they're already running back at their backs. They're going to have to see if they can put the pinch onto CHICHOO! Not so easily removed! And forwards is the play, Smoggy decimating now.
Spike
Huge
planted.
advantage already. PRX, tail between their legs, forced to see if he can scurry away the rifles for the next round here, but this is EDG now firmly back in it.
PRX were in control of this map, and it has firmly slipped away from them, as you're saying. This round, I think they actually get the fight they want to. They want that 2v1 into CHICHOO. That's what the defending game plan is built around. And CHICHOO just slaps them back down to earth. We have seen time and again in the last couple months, PRX utterly outclass people on an individual and map theory level, the whole kit and caboodle. Today, it feels like even when their ideas work, the individual level of EDG.
Looking reminiscent here, we're seeing another off the rip play. He just gets the one though. Follow up with the flash now, trying to put for the north side crunch. These players to stamp of authority attempted by PRX. They were all in. Full investment, barely anything at all. Now Smoggy left a 2-1 around, see if he can pick up the pieces. It is the spike reclaimed.
He's got to run.
He's got to run all the way back here. Luckily, no players following up with the
have the time.
Not the time, surely not. 23 seconds left. They're walking all the way up. 20 seconds remaining. Forsaken sees it though. Util flies out. What is that? It's CHICHOO. Unreal form.
Spike.
Hard entry into that site.
What a read.
Brings it into the 2v2. EDG managed to find their way through difficult rounds time and time again. A lot of pressure on PRX. Bit of spam up towards the top box, but CHICHOO, my God! That's why they're posturing up towards that B main angle, but the C's is going to be pushing them back and away. They spot a couple of signs of life. Ults able to be acquired here. Nobody's got it now ready, waiting. Nightfall to be primed. See what the emphasis is going to be used to place off the back of this one. It's a lot of tag shows coming out for style. Jinggg snaps to it. It's Kang. Let's take it out just before he goes down. CHICHOO trying to take advantage of the space and all that noise, pressure that was made, but it's delayed the plant. A little bit.
I think he should be looking to play full retake. You look at the positioning of the rest of the players on his team.
Got spike.
Just play that retake. Utilize the utility that you have, the ult that you have.
Yeah. There's no pushback here onto this one, but it does mean Smoggy's going to have an ult now. Same with Jenny. Ults to be played for, orbital strike. It's a critical one, making all the noise in the world here off onto the flank. It's on Jenny's shoulders. Forwards again, finds his time, but no accountants. Not for the corner, not for the clearance. But finally, these players are going to be toppled out. Still the running backs there. And Smoggy, that second lease of life, puts it a good usage. Invy, all on his shoulders. Fault line, forces a sidestep. The flash is going to be a miss. They'll pull out once more, though. Now you see him with that tap. Looking for seeing if the EDG players will just open themselves wide up here, but this is pure discipline, isn't it? They're not taking any chances. It's EDG looking to secure up that 7th, but invy, time, it's against him too much.
Forsaken doing a big fake out here with all of his Sky util, baits out the push from Kang.
That's a tough one here. Kang going to be removed almost immediately. Now we can see that fault line. Nobody really put into a pen, and it's going to be difficult to fight your way past this one here. Rapid approach, stimmied up. Full speed ahead. That's a call by PRX, and the Molly's going to be sailing up overhead, but a little bit too late. Flash here, looking for the last player here to just root out Jenny. CHICHOO and Smoggy. Working with barely anything at all here. Heads are rolling. Inclination as to where Smoggy was. They saw his Molly earlier.
Area. And you can see now a lot of EDG's attention over there.
Yep, similar execute though. You see that fault line. Made sailing up towards it. CHICHOO surely watched for. Yes, invy. Stay with the Guardian.
Good awareness.
Yeah, ensures that there's no funny business here. It's a deep plan. It's not going to be able to play. Jenny's got his eye on this. The potential noted, apparently. He's going to be putting Device straight down.
They don't really seem to have a lot of pressure onto these other areas. Without running the breach.
Double satchel, Jinggg. He's not messing around, is he? Stun is good though from Kang, and that's going to be, again, putting a bit of a stop to it. Every sidestep.
Every beginning of the round is a fake. They've caught Jinggg, but everyone else on PRX is going in the opposite direction.
All the players around, but already it's a rapid approach. EDG have got to realize this one, and CHICHOO's the one to try and hold this one back. Just buying time for the squad to close. Second guessing themselves. They got a kill onto Jenny, and now they're moving in a completely different spot. They baited out the ult from Smoggy.
It's quite beautiful.
All the sound cues, the push and the pull, the rotations abound here. EDG left guessing where could they have gone.
And now the defense will have to spread back out the map a little bit, and PRX are ready to repop back through Arcade. They're calling a really nice game.
A lot of util being committed, and ults by EDG. You're right, they are calling a phenomenal game.
Prowler sees nothing, they start stacking A.
There is no way at all. They have slipped the net entirely. They'll strike where it hurts. Flash with a connection, they know that tower's occupied. CHICHOO just with this judge. We're going to lock this one down now. No flash forwards. The judge knows it's going to be difficult to trade out, and that, of course, was a concern. They don't want to go toe-to-toe with it. CHICHOO thorn in their side, but envy still stepping up. Smoggy with the instant trade. Flash forwards, dodged in time. Precarious positions into 2v2. CHICHOO's picked up the upgrade. He's got the rifle. He's already onto sight. It's perfect play in position, but he's revealed it anyway. And PRX, individuality, heavy-handed now, firing off. You know that CHICHOO's the one that has to play for it to the macro,
and never allowed EDG's individuals to steal it away from them. I mean, look at that. Camera on a swivel, and they're right underneath it.
To OT because PRX is feeling almost preordained. Jinggg forwards again, but that off angle is everything. First kill that goes the way of EDG, potential gun to be reclaimed on top of it. Jenny, he's caught in transition.
What a blunder.
Taking him easily on top of it all. Trailblazer clears up most of the other site. No more surprises. Util now going to be chucked into the mix here. Invy potentially in some trouble, and Anator's going to be deaded, and ultimately going to be committed onto him, but no one's turning, no one's looking. Invy finally accounted for. It's EDG flooding in. The timing here, but it's a 2v4, now making a 2v3. Sidestepping Forsaken has got to do his best in a spot like this. Steps forwards, but it's not CHICHOO again. And now the squeeze on Divide, rapidly from the side. It's CHICHOO baiting, swinging around, and somehow it's EDG. We can't. Potential for a trap play here, EDG trying to square up nobody. This is just ridiculous!
How'd he get one?
Still gets the one before the traders in sight. The lockdown should be pushing these EDG players into the extremities, but Device so smart in terms of the crosshair placement.
Where are they going?
Where are you going? Indecisive. Smoggy's running forward. Some players running back. The flash is coming to connection, but it goes both ways. Blinded up. Smoggy is going to batter his way out of this one. Into a corner. Into a box. He got a second. How are they managing it? Mistakes being made by PRX once more. This can't be happening. Not a repeat of Breeze. But a 2v3. Something in invy. Not done yet. Plan at least down.
They've got great post-plant utility. If something gets a kill, the round should be over. The orbital strike should lock things up.
Just holding. Tucked for now. Doesn't want to give anything away. Hearing sound cues now. We're going to see that one moving over, but that's going to be the molly sailing over. Jenny's already got half. It's a good wink on. Turn for them. Invy's found it. Hold on. Flash ready. But no kill claimed critically onto something. He doesn't have the ult to play for here. Invy! Oh my! Tony missed, what are they doing? Min-max it towards the bitter end, but they got that half. So it's EDG
Setup that they were looking for here. But it's individuals again, Brett. It really is. He's just barreled into a smoke, and then Smoggy's run all the way through a lockdown. Decided a completely different game plan.
没大一个，我可以打，没打不行，我开不了大，燕南有大招。思凯还在 drop 是吧？
思凯回心 drop 了，上来一个 drop， 去踢球一个，手包点了只能。
我还在看 B 大，我在看
大还
B
不能，
大。
你去帮他行吗，张周？B 大兄弟，我在加 A 大，我在 A 大，
我封印，
没大没有，假的，小心 B，先杀地，小心 B， 小心 B， 小心
B 进了，小心冲你 Kenny 啊，我来保你啊。
你去吧。哦。
It's patience play by EDG. They are cutting PRX to shreds. Plan potentially might go down. Invy with a committal now. They do have ults to work with, but still it's a player disadvantage. EDG primed, ready. Oh, what a strike being offloaded this early on. Forcing the issue. It's exactly what they ordered. Exactly what they needed. Still a 2v2 though. They're not quite out of the woods just yet. Kang forwards with a stick. Half potentially earned. No, just gets off in time. It's a perfect beat by something. Stimmy now forwards. And another tap. See if they can pull these players way down to buy something. Rolling onto the A site. They might have worked for now. Kang decapitates Divide to that north side.
PRX are split up. There's only 30 seconds left, by the way, here.
Split up across the board. The door's going to be opening up, though. Gives a bit of an indicator over towards A. There's
30
Spikedo's going over towards B.
Are they going through spawn?
Jenny's being pulled away potentially. Something's going to be going down. Jinggg is straight there. Hold on. Causing all sorts of chaos. The orbital strike is uploaded early. Jenny doesn't choose to use it to deny the plan. There's 20 seconds left. Do you even have time to reach this? 14, 13. It's going against them now, and nobody is playing spoiler. Just cuts them to shreds. EDG, somehow they find a foothold, somehow they find a way. Smokes, primed, cutting off all the angles here, the trip's going to be catching. Smokes off in their face, Stimmy down now, but that's going to be the showstopper to lead it all the way forwards here. Second satchel, looking for it to fade away, and it's nice movement still. He will go down, Smoggy, stunned up, caught into the corner. Ult's going to be expended now with that knife forwards. The crunch and the pinch. Oh, EDG. Decisiveness and zero hesitation. And for Divide now, it's a weakened CHICHOO. Kang with no rifle. There are ins, there are ways to get back. Potentially send us all the way to split. We've got to get past so damn much. Kang, critical info. Comes to the side, 45 seconds left, a lot of time to work with Divide.
Placing swarm grenade.
It's a guessing game for him as he hunts out. The remaining player could be. CHICHOO is low, 4 HP. First shot accuracy is what they're going to come down. 2, he's going to fall.
30 seconds left.
Chopped down. Kang revealed himself. Kang! Pure composure, EDG. Set their sights forwards for the OT. Divide trying to dominate control up towards the Smokers with his angles there, but that is an absurd way to clear it. walking in with a shorty in hand with Divide taken out. Suddenly, problems arising.
Nobody did that in the previous round. He walked in and went 1-for-1. This time he brings a buddy with a shorty. Really good adjustment coming out of the tag timeout. Shows you, even though EDG and their IGL Nobody are unconventional, they can still find really good answers.
PRX right now scattered to the four corners of the map, basically. No cohesive idea just yet.
With Divide gone, there is a lot of pressure, actually, that a flank could be coming behind Invy.
Yeah. He's the one with a spike. Still, he presses the advantage forwards. It's them trying to sell a potential here. Forsaken is all the way through. He's potentially trying to play into CT here in a positions. EDG! Oh, it's the feed! Clash from the crowd. Cheers on either side. The tension palpable now. Shots hitting. Straight to the dome, Invy's going to be brought down, but Forsaken trying to whip his way all the way in. Jinggg, and accounted for, it's running and gunning in a satchel to see if he can buy himself a bit of safety. The smoke, bring around the Rosies, they don't have a clue. The damage is being done, hold on.
He might have done him.
Game of timing, oh my. It's getting precarious, it's getting frenzied. 3v3. Something, just spots out the shoulder. CHICHOO there, but now the squeeze! It's perfectly played for EDG, but it's a spike drop down and a damage from earlier. Goes both ways, CHICHOO in a 1v2. 1v2, spike picked up! Perfectly. Oh, there is no way. Operator! Kong's gonna be good for it. Takes a shot, but a trade is there. Wall to cut this one up and across, in through that sand control.
That also means Jingg's one away from Showstopper, though.
Jinggg contacting again onto the line. There's a pixel angle, the pre-fire. Smoggy almost going down as a result. Could have been dire.
Could have been it.
Nobody still, it's a guessing game. He's just been sprinting back and forth, getting the steps in. It's a fault line and a swing forwards. CHICHOO looking to see if he can bail it out, relieve some of this pressure, but the Aftershocks finding these kills. CHICHOO anchoring, he's a menace, and an ult offloaded and a rocket to the back. That will spell defeat and doom. Nobody forced to do it all in a 1v2. Damage done, drops down, plant is down though. The positioning not too ideal. Heals.
Yeah, Divide was in a passive position, so he's not going to get caught.
Flank's coming through though, look at this, they're not aware of this at all. That's a spike drop down. Invy's the one to secure that one. First blood going his way. Smoggy forward, seeing if they can find a way through, punch a hole out of this setup. But with the spike drop down again, the PRX pistols have just been outrageous.
There's a disaster.
Kong will do their best.
30 seconds left.
Shots rattled now. Hold on, head to start the roll, but a flash and a peek. What they ordered up here, the spacing, hold on, gripping, okay. We'll see, Forsaken, slight pixel angle. ADS up with a bulldog.
Closer towards B main.
And something's finding kills all over the place, hold on, we're gonna see a bonus potentially in their sights. EDG are looking for answers in a possibility like this. Hold on, the Paranoia sent flying out, but that DTP, that is accounted for.
30 seconds
Paranoia was
left.
sidestep. Made her way onto the side. They're gonna be able to get this plan down.
CHICHOO is going to be so late on this. There's enormous pressure on Jenny and Nobody to stand tall.
It really is, but somehow still coming up with it. It's Divide who gets it, now a double satchel. Oh my god! Nobody just leaves it into Jenny's capable hands now in time. Potentially bought. CHICHOO is gonna be arriving. Invy trying to step towards it, picks up the gun, but he's still looking for that second player because surely, CHICHOO's nearby. Snake bite, sails out. Reveals a hand on where CHICHOO's playing. Forward, sidestepping, Invy forwards, 70 HP. Gets on it, tap, moves out into TP. Rapid take now over towards that B main control. Forwards is Forsaken, looking to see if he can run this one down, but he's going to be stunned out. TP again, surely not this time. Once more, it looks straight to the top of that box. The plays being accounted for. EDG get full access over towards the B side. That nade needs to be respected. Nobody barely out of dodge here. Second wave of the util. Blaze is going to clear out the hell player. Jinggg is way ahead of the rest of his pack. Looking to take this fight forwards in B up towards that perch, but then again it's all Smoggy. Watching.
Money's not going to be in a great position. Jinggg, Forsaken, Divide all down to
Trailblazer confirms that something is not going to be over towards that main angle, and a deep dash now as well. Get themselves deep into the A side. Let's take a listen into EDG.
我在这。
切换包可以吗？可以。炸弹没有炸啊！
让他们看到我可以闪。他给我封烟了。
我去这炸弹。
我说你们得躲闪。啊，你二楼炸弹没要飞，炸弹没要飞。二楼飞了。白铁。 要不还有
这边没人。
Viper 70两个爆点，
没白，贴半狙，贴半狙。
爆点到，爆点到了。
骂完骂完。
Last player standing.
哦，可惜。
It's disappointment towards the end there in the comms of EDG, obviously with the way that was handled and played, but setups. Still potential danger here though. Trailblazer broken down and a bit of spam, that'll do the job. Kankan going down nice and early, but that's going to be the paranoia sweeping, but then a counter forward to Invy's anchoring positions. As we were saying, Deep TP is going to be heard with the reinforcements arriving. Miscommunication, I think Jinggg was just thinking it was potentially Jenny, but now they're going to be making moves up and around. Into a corner here. There's no real exit. You just have to fight your way out. It's Divine catching that contact, doesn't want anything to do with it. His job is just to contain this space.
Whittle down the time, force EDG into making a bad move. They ease up on the pressure as well. Not looking to contain super heavy. Time's fairly low. EDG, it would be a mad scramble if they wanted to pivot over towards B, and something would have a chance to contest.
30
Yeah, they've
seconds
given up
left.
control though. Contacting all the way. Something was still here, but the operator would have been able to punish this. 24 seconds left. Into this round, B is the objective. It's an open site. What a call to make.
They've slipped past Divine something. The smoke for the
10
plant.
seconds
Got to
left.
be meticulous with this one. 9 seconds left. Something slowly getting back up onto the line. Doesn't want to take this one aggressively at that. These deep positions, risky business. EDG, you've got to try and take it to them. Oh! Punish onto the players. That contact play, and Jenny. There's only so much you can do with this. They go into the B exec. There it is. It's going to be clearing that backside control. And EDG can rapidly approach now to the B side, but PRX seemed to be one step ahead. No one was anchoring. Everybody off site. Happy to pepper them with bullets. And an aid primed. The plant position, as soon as they hear it, CHICHOO now committing and watching inside the smokes. Kankan going walkabouts here, drop it down! That is disgusting work! Jinggg eventually dealt with, but PRX more than ready once more. Nobody dropped down to just a single digit of health. Snappy stuff. CHICHOO forced just to retreat all the way back.
Previous B situations, Forsaken's been dead. This time he's alive and able to provide.
Applying onto the A side, CHICHOO! Not long for the world.
Shut out of this game.
Insane level of consistency is what you're going to get with an operator in the hands of something. EDG given full access once more towards this site. Again, worried about the next step of things deep. Flash, Kankan not looking to take the space off the back of this one.
Get out of my way.
TP, this time a tap, but this time no nade. Seeing him hold it all the way down by taking it towards CT. Something activating. And all that pressure applied. Jinggg.
They've got an Odin spam on the A main line.
Spam, straight shot though. Operator's going to be going wide here. Kankan straight up. Now we're going to see that showstopper utilized. The Odin spam punished. Divine taken out. Rocket, potential there maybe, but sidestep for now. The Divine going down this retake wall is not going to be coming to fruition. Much harder in terms of the retake for PRX, but I'm barely getting under control. Double satchel, what is that? Jinggg! Almost wrangling control with a rifle in his hands. A blind shot in attack. Still something getting it. Smoggy's position now known, but a forward approach. Catches it, signs of life now with that dash. Primed, Brockton ready. Somebody's going to be straight back in there, but a snap to the side. Invy was unexpecting that one with the refight and the repeat. Paranoia is good. He's taking straight on it, and the damage on the Kankan. Essentially, you might see it reciprocated, yes. It's Forsaken. Just gliding and jumping straight to the side. Half clearance into the flower pot. It's nobody. Claims a life for something. Trailblazer, anything to buy him a bit of space and time to stun. It's good with the connection. EDG! He's going to have one hell of a task. Looking at the defender push this one back. Kankan is hard committed to dash. It's now going to be primed. It's open angles, open avenues. Just trying to shoot them all down. It's immediate dash to disengage. Dinks through the wall. This is definitely picking apart this PRX opposition. Gearing up though, prime time, waiting for the smokes to dissipate before the B main players potentially activate. Spotting these barrels out wide. Now we're going to see that nade and a flash forwards and the activation of all the sound cues. Pressure being made. It's perfect stuff from PRX.
30 seconds left.
Able to play each other in perfectly at that. This is risky business. Kankan gets away with it. Hold on, pick that one up. You're not done just yet.
He's got a dash back in his back pocket too and a heal on board from the IGL.
Raid boss himself looking to see if he can step all the way up. This is PRX trying to gear up, but falling asleep ever so slightly. Trying to time it just with nobody's flash. Now he's picked up the gun, reclaiming it. It has to be coming down to these individual shots. Slight reaction times here. He's going to be chipped down potentially. Double dash in now with a satchel. Smoggy straight there.
enemy
Need to
remaining.
push them. Nobody's found it. Hold on. Invy!
Look at the aggression here in the post fight from PRX, giving nobody multiple different opportunities to close. Tons of space to work with in mid.
Yeah, look at it. Just follow the Seekers all the way up. Not too worried about it now, but he should be potentially. The adjustment of the shots. It's Kankan that's gone wide. Falling prey to Divide, already taking up all that space, but still doesn't force the issue. Jinggg just sidestepping this one. Deep TV into the back. Jenny is already going down. Cut to shreds by the bullets. Players, but Smoggy is one away for his ult.
Legacy.
Chance again to secure himself in a history box. Good punish. Jinggg with that satchel play. It's Kankan just stands his ground, immediately dash to disengage. It's a wonderful first kill opener, but PRX. Question is, how do they reclaim it? Divide. Want space over all day. Could be calling
Backside,
for that.
Mix on, mix on.
Mix on, mix on, mix on, mix on.
One, CHICHOO.
I'm talking now. I go along. Dashing back pillar.
In the smoke, Ila.
Can you fight him?
Decisive calls here from Divide, looking to see if he can put the squeeze again onto these B players. But EDG, they are home. The trades have to come through now, but it's just not going EDG's way. A 1v2. No armor to his name. That's going to be difficult to see if he can get through. Invy and Divide accounting for a lot here, cutting up in terms of the angles they're playing at. Hold on. Spotted it out, but there it is, Divide. Here. Looking for patient play all around. Showstopper out forwards. That's a connection and a half. Jinggg straight in there. There's going to be traded. Jenny straight up, and now we get overwhelmed. CHICHOO tries to get involved. Tries to insert himself here. Both players rotating, and they're just calling it all the way back. It's a masterclass from Divide.
Yeah, he's given them another opportunity to pivot.
Something's trying to get one step ahead.
Something's sticking around.
I think he's going to be broken. Yeah, he is. He's already inserting himself over towards B. He's causing all this pressure. Noise being made. Keeping one of the eyes peeled all the way back. The Seeker, though, points out exactly what Kankan is. And Divide's ready for it again. The cerebral nature of this caller. He might not put up the bigger numbers, but he will call you to a win.
30 seconds left.
Plant going down. Obviously no contestation, and it's all in the palms of CHICHOO. Gonna get his first chance of it. Crosshair placement's good. 1v2 now earned. But how the hell do you find a way forwards? The pit ready to be played here. Placed down, potentially overlapping here. There's going to be a cause for concern for PRX, but spamming away. Bullets raining. Hold on, he's found with himself in the process. 26 health. It's all on the line. Half one of the fuses. What?